Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mitchell, and today Justin and I will be discussing about happiness in relationships. We do these Instagram lives every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys find this video content of value, you guys can show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equal to the value of this video. Our details will be in the description and on the screen. And of course, if you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to send us a direct message, either me, Mr. Mitchell Tang, or Justin, aka Thumb Action. But without further ado, I'm going to add Justin on the line. So if you guys could just hang on tight for a second, I am going to get him in here. Okay. How's everybody doing today? Hey, what's up? Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Hello, Shadow Cat. How are you? How you doing? What's up, Justin? I see you on. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I went out to get some boba earlier and they were closed. Unfortunate, but it's okay. Yo, what's good, Justin? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's good, man?
What is good?
Man, it's feeling trying to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Get this camera
I
situated.
forgot my wire.
Look crazy.
Let me plug this in. Plug this in real quick.
What's that wire for?
Oh, just to charge my iPod.
What's
My
that?
iPad.
What's
iPad.
that?
My phone.
Your iPod. You showing how old you are now? Who has an iPod?
What's up, Bree?
What's up,
What's
Bree?
up, Bree? How you doing?
Who rocks with an iPad? Or iPod, I should say.
I still do. What's up, Victoria? Justin,
What's
how
up,
you doing?
everybody? What's up?
Welcome in.
I do miss my iPod.
Do you?
Yes, I miss like having it. It was nice to like have music and phone separated. You know what I mean?
Yeah. See what Shadow says. Shadow Cat says, showing love to everyone. I have a variety of people on my Instagram from different collections. I love it. Are you talking about your Pokemon collection? And Bree said, I'm good. How are you? We're doing well.
Doing all right.
Yeah.
Doing all right.
I did go out to try to get some boba, and that didn't happen because they said they was closed. I literally like just yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what? I shouldn't laugh at your misfortune. I
It's all right.
apologize. No.
It wouldn't be the first time, Justin.
That was petty. First off, you don't have to throw me under the bus like that. All right. I'm a nice, kind, empathetic individual. Comic Silver Pokemon.
Yeah. Comic Silver Pokemon, etc.
I don't know about Pokemon.
I might need to show off some Pokemon cards one day. But today is not about Pokemon. We're talking about happiness in relationships, and this goes for all relationships. It's not just intimate relationships. We're talking about just friendship, family, any type of relationship you could think about.
Oh, definitely. But definitely talking about relationships too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely talk about relationships too. Hello, Sarah. How you doing? All right. I think we have a good amount of people in here. Do you want to get started, Justin?
Yeah. We can get this started.
Yeah. And also, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask any question. We could just pin it down below later.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's go with the first one. The importance of play.
The importance of play. Yes. Yeah. I mean, as you just noticed, do you think friendship should be unconditional? Depends on the level of friendship. I saw that real quick. Yeah. Depends on the type and the level of friendships, man. I think friendships are all over the place. So yeah, happiness in relationships, the importance of play. this comes from a medical article that I read about psychology and just having fun. Just a
Hmm.
quick subject. We always talk about like relationships and you know,
Uh-huh.
how to get the best out of them. Hopefully for
Hmm.
yourself. Our ideals, at least, of stuff we heard.
Hmm.
Managing yourself and passing tests and having purpose and working work.
Hmm.
But I think one thing we neglect to really talk about um, was the idea of having actual fun and
Hmm.
enjoying the
Hmm. Hmm.
relationship. You know,
Yeah.
I
What's up,
think so.
Marina? How you doing?
What's up, Marina?
Hmm.
I think that's something that's kind of missed in today, just in everything, not just like intimate or interpersonal relationships, but just life,
Hmm.
man. Like we talk a lot too about. Y'all know how I hate that idea of the grind culture, where it's just like grind, grind, grind. You gotta push. What you doing? I'm kind of like, I don't think that's healthy all the time. Uh,
Hmm. Hmm.
and same thing for relationships, man. If you always
Hmm.
just grinding in a relationship or talking about what we doing next, what's this that, and the other, I think you kind of miss out on one of the key components and one of the main benefits of having one. So yeah,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
importance of play. Um, Playing together increases
Hmm.
bonding, communication, conflict
Hmm.
resolution, and relationship satisfaction. Play can
Hmm.
also promote spontaneity.
Yeah.
So you get all that stuff, man. I mean,
Hmm.
come on, like let's be honest. Especially to some of the ladies in here, is your man really your man if he don't roast you a little bit? You know what I mean?
Or the other
you
way
know,
around, right? The
or
other way
we know
around.
we know the other way around. We know Mitchell. See, here we go. It's already starting. We know Mitchell lives to get roasted apparently, but yeah, it's about
Joey, let's play. Hey, yo,
whoa, that sounds like person.
let's play. I,
Uh,
I went out to get some bubble today to try to like taunt some people in here to a bubble gang, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. There's no play in that, Justin. There's no play
no,
in that.
no, it wasn't meant for you to be. It wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant for you to have that.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so but
Hmm.
no, playing together, like I said, it increases bonding time. I think
Hmm.
that we're in I mean, it's life, man. Who doesn't like to have fun?
Oh yeah, for
You
sure.
know, and who likes to be around someone who is always serious, who never has fun,
Yeah,
who can't take a joke,
you
who
can't
can't
laugh.
be, yeah, you can't laugh, you can't be silly,
Uh-huh.
you can't be, you can't just let your hair down. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Maybe be free to be a little weird. I mean, everybody's
Yeah.
weird, and strange in their own ways, man. What's the point of having a relationship if you
Hmm.
can't really be yourself? You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I know Marina and Julie's weird.
shot, shots fired.
Shots
Bang,
fired.
bang,
Yeah, yeah.
bang,
You
bang,
weird.
bang, bang. Whoa.
Bang. Yo.
Listen, they put all your
What's up,
personal business.
JR?
What's
How
up,
you
JR?
doing,
Yeah,
man?
change
What's up,
change the
JR? How you
subject
doing, man?
because they put all your personal business out there.
They just be like, yo.
Damn, Mitchell.
She
They
Marina,
said
you didn't
Mitchell.
have to say yet. We know you now. Uh
they said Mitchell likes to get beat.
whoa. Whoa.
That's what I heard. That's what they
Mhm.
said. Um, yeah, and I also think it says it helps with communication. You're able to,
Oh yeah.
I believe, like when you play with somebody, when you're able to let your hair down, when you're able to be silly, I believe you're able to also open up in other ways.
Mm.
You this person knows you. You're comfortable with them. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the whole thing.
Mhm.
Having inside jokes with each other.
Mhm. Oh yeah,
Stuff.
definitely. That's a big one.
It's a
Inside
it's a
jokes is a
huge one.
very big one. Mhm.
Is a real huge one. Being able to open up some of your world to people.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or to that person. Being able to laugh about things, or even if they don't get or introduce something to them that might be
Mhm.
like off kilter, but it's
Mhm.
hilarious to you. That's me. That describes
Mhm.
me to a T. Like I find a lot of weird stuff hilarious. And so like the fact that I found someone,
Oh yeah, I was supposed to put up video today, but we decided last
nah,
minute to take that
nah,
out.
nah, I don't
We
think
just
anybody.
I don't think the chat's ready for the dark side. This other
Oh
side.
man.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, but yeah, being able to share that stuff with people and just,
Mhm.
to have that
Just be
freedom.
silly, you know?
Yeah, just be silly, and it does help with communication because if you feel comfortable to do that, you feel comfortable opening up with other things. If you're able to talk about like the weird craziness and like whatever you find funny or just be stupid with each other, then when you do have conflict or breakdown, I think you're easier. I think it becomes easier to express yourself with that person to really solve the conflict. Yeah. And I mean, look, in my opinion, life is hard.
Yeah.
People deal with, I don't know many people who truly love going to work. I don't know many people who was like, oh, I'm so happy. So like, if you can find, if your partner can offer you some level of levity and just some fun and just like, basically the permission to be a kid again in certain ways.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's invaluable. That shit gets beaten out of us as we get older.
Hello,
it
Healing
really
Moon.
does. What's up, Healing Moon? Speaking about introducing people to
the dark side,
to weird things that I personally find funny.
Weird? Who's weird? Justin, say.
I'm weird, man. I freely admit my sense of humor is messed up. Like it really is. And yeah. So,
I can't hear over chewing. What do you mean? Is I can't hear over chewing. Over my chewing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like my sense of humor is messed up, man. So the fact that there's someone in my life that I can, share these random things with, slowly but surely. You don't open up with the Benadryl guy, but you bring it in when you're about to get
the Benadryl. Oh, so we're talking about that. All right, guys.
No, we ain't talking.
Ladies,
if they want to know, they can look it up. I ain't talking about it.
Right,
I'll tell you what.
Do you guys want to?
I will put that favorite clip in the YouTube. If you're curious, check out the YouTube channel. Like I said, we don't have videos up yet, but I do have a favorites list. We'll put that in there, and y'all can watch that and then decide for yourself. So,
so you saying not to post it up? Eating a waffle. So you saying not to post it up, Justin? Is that what you're saying?
Listen, it's somebody else's. It's somebody. Yeah, I showed her that the other day, and she goes, she just looked at you, was like, "How many people has he murdered?" Like, really? So it's like, Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's important. Yeah. It is important to be able to play, and like you say, and play can promote spontaneity. You're just going with the flow. You're just having fun. You're not thinking. It's pressure off. Once again, I'm a silly dude for real.
Likewise.
Like I'm a real silly dude. So I'll just walk around. It was a fair and logical question. So I'll just walk around and just make weird voices for no reason. You know what I mean? Or like just start doing like a insane character for no reason, or just start quoting something. A movie like just out of the blue. So that's important to me, man. And that I think that can help translate over into other things.
Justin asked, did I take that play class in SF State? No, I didn't. What play class?
Play class?
I like an actual class that does plays, or do I play? I love video games. I'll tell you that. So you let me know if you want to get bodied.
I mean, we did a whole slideshow on video games.
Mitchell like to bond to everything. There you go. Yeah. I like to connect to a lot of things. People, video games. Yeah. It's literally play. No.
No. You ain't trying to act, Mitchell? You don't want to be on stage?
Do I look like No, I can't act. It's hard enough to dance in public.
Is it? You seem to do it.
I like doing it. It's fun. I think it's fun.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh man, you know what I'm gonna do? Speaking of play, I'm gonna start trolling everybody. I'm gonna tell folks that I'm a great dancer and I'm making a comeback, and I'm gonna just hype it up for 3 months, and then I'm gonna put out a dance video. It'll be the worst thing you ever seen in your life.
But you gotta be extra confident in that too. You
I'm gonna be hard. I'm gonna be making the noise
and you just suck.
like dance in front of a Waffle House or something, just some random
in front of a KFC.
That's racist. Okay, that's racist, Mitchell.
Would you prefer Popeyes or Church's?
We've talked about this. You are a terrible person sometimes. You know, and yeah. Hold
on, give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on. Let me play the next.
Yeah, you hit the other slide. There you go.
Give me 1 second.
It is like some studies have found that having fun together is the most important factor in the sense of friendship and relationships.
Yeah.
Which is also something that was posted in that psychology article I read. Basically, you want your partner to be your friend. You know, you want in your relationship, you want to be like friends to some level, and just having fun is crucial to that. Like, who is friends with somebody they don't have fun with? That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
You know, so if you for like men and women, if you out there, you stressing out your partner, it's a reason why like folks shut down on people. You know, I mean, it could be various reasons, different traumas and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of times, like if they stop like enjoying being around you,
like they have to walk on eggshells.
Yeah, walking on eggshells or afraid to do anything, or you just know like this person's always going to nag you or have some kind of like sly ass comment, or, you know what I mean? Like you just people, it's natural. They're gonna start avoiding you.
Yeah.
You know. They're going to start avoiding you. Then they're going to, like, who wants to be around somebody who doesn't bring any kind of fun or joy in their life?
Yeah, if not then, it's like sooner than later it's going to happen.
I mean, because like, look, I can speak from experience. Like, I've been in situations where you seem like you're having a good day, or you're in like a little playful mood or whatever. You try to just play around, nothing even crazy or egregious, just like a little something. And then this person's like, "Why are you doing that?" Then they just shut it down. It's like it messed up your whole day, man. You know, it messed up my whole day. I was like, then I was like, killed my vibe. Now I'm in a bad mood. You know, you know what I mean? I was in a great mood. Yeah. So it's very important. Very important.
Wow.
What did Marina say? My boyfriend and I came together, work on cars together, car shows. I'm tired of his
face. I bet, Marina, I would put a bet on if he disappeared for 3 days, you'd be like, you know what? It'll be nice, but I miss that face. You would say something like that. Mitchell don't like to play with Julie. It depends on the type of play you're talking about, Julie. What type of play talking about?
Once again, I thought this was a not family show.
This is PG-13. I'm talking about video.
I mean, not if you wanted to play that clip. Bro. That would have been PG-13. You know, they clip them.
Yeah.
Playing that Fortnite.
Please give me 3 days.
Is that you just said that because of the COVID? Y'all probably been locked in more so than normal. You know.
Yeah. The only time you have is the bathroom time, and even then, you might be like, "Hey, yo, let me in. I need to wash my hands."
Yeah. Something. You know. You never know. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Vera? Yeah.
What's up? What is up?
How are you? How are you? Yeah.
But yeah, it's important, man. You gotta like having fun. Like I said, I think that what happens is, when we get in relationships with people, we become close, and we try to grow in life and stuff. And life throws its curveballs. Life can be hard sometimes, and like you get kind of like drugged down. You start just worrying about grinding out life. It seems to be maybe one crisis to another, one event to another, and like I think we can't, as people, can't forget to just take a step back and like be like, and just try to have some fun, try to enjoy each other, and like and I'm thinking like silliness. When even when I say that, I don't mean like a monetary thing, because I think some people think like, oh, we go out to eat and I'll make this fancy thing, and which is nice from time to time, but like just in the day to day, just like I said, silly. Just the silliness, just trying to make each other laugh, try to have some fun.
Yeah. I feel like all it really takes is one great laugh to have someone that didn't really like have like the best. well, I wouldn't say they disliked you. It's like kind of very neutral, or even maybe they disliked you in the beginning, but then you have something in common, which was like one good laugh, and then you guys could laugh it out, and all of a sudden you become good friends.
Yo, listen, I've made like
Hmm.
friendships and connection with people because of something that we've laughed about or found funny.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, for instance, I got this one friend of mine,
Hmm.
um, that like when I was working, I would see different customers, and he was one of the customers, and like he was cool, he was a real
Yeah.
cool dude. I was, and we was always friendly to each other, a little
Hmm.
back and forth. But like one day I walked out, I was listening to this podcast, this crazy ass podcast.
Hmm.
And like I kind of, they said something, and I laughed. And he
Hmm.
walked in and saw. He was like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And I looked at
Yeah,
him because I was
yeah.
like, "I don't like to be telling people I'm listening because it's kind of crazy. Like it's not a good
You look
look."
crazy saying that. What's up, Carter?
Like it is, man. It's a little, it's crazy because then it's like, "Oh, what's that?" Then I gotta try to explain some stuff that just can't be explained.
Before you play it for them?
Yeah, like I mean, these are the same people that introduced me to the Benadryl
Benadryl
clip.
guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I was like,
Now everybody's curious. They're like, "Who's this Benadryl guy you talking
yeah.
about?" Search it up on YouTube.
So then,
Title, yeah.
yeah. So then I looked. I was like, "I'll listen to a podcast." He's like, "Oh, what you listen to?" And I looked. I said, "It's called." I gave him the name, and he looked at me funny. And he mentions one of like the clips on there, and I was just like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Dog,
No.
and we talked for like 30 minutes of just
Yeah, yeah.
and like after, like we was cool, but after that we
Yeah.
were like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
having a good laugh, having fun with people, man,
Hmm.
vastly underestimated.
Yeah.
Like people remember good times.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's the whole idea of being a life of the party. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people remember like who
Mhm.
who facilitated good times, who was
Oh yeah.
funny, who had fun. You know.
I think also a big thing is to do it multiple times. So kind of like a comedian, right? So if a person made one joke, you'd be like, "Oh, that's funny." Then the next person made another joke, and you'd be like, "Okay, that's funny as well." Now, if you make 10, let's just say 5 to 10 consecutive jokes, that person would be like, "Well, that person is funny." So they start to put
Yeah.
a different type
Yeah.
of label on that too. So it's important to kind of be consistent on what you do, and that's kind of like the whole core of this whole show is to be you, but to be a better version of yourself, is to learn. Because all
Yeah.
this, we've been learning.
Yeah, I mean, we do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Hopefully,
yeah,
we grow together, we learn, and that's the thing too. Like having fun. Like
yeah,
everyone has fun in different
yeah.
ways. So we're not saying that it's even like a set way that you like. You might not. Some people are just not silly people, so being
Mhm.
silly might not be fun to them.
Yeah.
But maybe something fun to them is
Mhm.
they
Mhm.
have a board game night. So you know what I
Yeah,
mean. So
yeah.
if you find somebody or your
Mhm.
partner that's like they also enjoy that and y'all can do that
Mhm.
together, and that's fun for y'all.
Mhm.
It's
Mhm.
just I think you just remember the concept of like removing yourself
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
from like the grinds of life and like
Mhm.
don't forget to like try to
Mhm.
enjoy some things. Try to
Mhm.
be a kid again as much as you can, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, that crap, man. Like that really get beaten out of adults, especially in the United
Yes.
States. It gets
Yes.
beaten out of you,
Yeah. It's like, hey, why are
and
you being like? Why are you acting like a kid? It's like, no, I'm enjoying my life.
yeah, like if you meet somebody that's like having fun and stuff, or like they just they are silly or whatever, and then, yeah, they will get criticized, like, oh, they're
Hmm.
immature, or
Yeah.
they're just being
Yeah.
a kid. Like, why you need to be more serious? So you need to, and it's like, if you are doing what you need to do in your life, what's wrong with trying to have some fun
Laughing.
and
Yeah.
laugh and enjoy
Laughing.
some
Yeah.
things, man?
Yeah.
Like I think folks are a lot way too serious on a lot of things,
Hmm.
and being fun is not rewarded
Hmm.
in the same way.
As being a kid would.
Yeah, like think about. I mean, I can think about times that like you think about when you work somewhere,
Yeah.
and it's always like a coworker that's like fun, like you like to having
Yeah.
them around because they're funny, or like oh, I can get a good laugh or two.
Hmm.
And then when that person either leaves or something like that, then the whole
Man,
work is just depressing.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the energy changes, and it's like, man,
Yeah.
this place sucks, man. It was,
I always
yeah,
said it was like therapy when I started working with you in the beginning. Well, maybe not so much the beginning. You kind of gave me a little hard time, but you gave me a little hard time. For people who don't know, Justin gave me a hard time, but it took about a month about a good month, and he was like, "All right,
I
Mitchell
don't
ain't
think.
that bad."
What's up? What's up, man?
What's up,
What's up,
Juan?
Don? I don't
Doing
think
good.
I. I don't think I gave you a hard time.
I
I
think
think you.
so. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think. I think it helped you out in the long run.
it does. It was
You
like
know.
therapy, actually. It was like therapy going into work. It's like I don't think of it as work. So I
Yeah.
like to look at the schedule. I'll be like, who working that day? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have a bad day.
I did not bully
I,
Mitchell. You know. I did not bully
Marina, I
Mitchell.
don't give you a hard time. I'm being nice.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't even gonna fret. Yeah, in my last job, not my last job, but like when we was working at Starbucks together,
Yeah.
like I had a hard clash with one of the new managers that came in over that.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that was a big point of contention between the two of us because he had this vision of what he wanted everything to be, and it was super by the book, and he was very much
Let's give his
like
name out. Let's give him a shout out.
I mean, his name was Michael. I ain't scared
There,
to.
there you go.
I ain't scared to say no names, son. Shots fired, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Frank Castle in his piece, just black. I got cow. You know. But yeah, like we had a hard clash because I was a big proponent of like people work better when they're happy. Like if you depress, like I don't want to be around that negative crap all day. If you can laugh a little bit, it kind of lighten up. You're better with the customers. So I would come in and like, I had been there for a long time. I'd known a lot of customers and stuff. So I had the privilege of
Yeah.
being able to be myself. Like I knew how to talk to the people and not that fake nonsense of like, oh, how you doing? This is, I'm like, man, they'll kill me if I did that. But yeah, like I used to come in and like people be sad and stuff, so I just act silly. You know what I mean? Like I walked up, I act like I'm karate chopping people and stuff. You know what I mean? And they would start laughing, and it would instantly like kind of change the vibe. Like okay, like it's a little bit of joy. Like we we know what we doing. It'll be cool. And he would bring me to the spot like that is not how you should be interacting with the people and this. I was like, man, this person looked like they wanted to kill themselves a minute ago. Now they laughing.
Yeah,
What is your problem? Like
he obviously didn't read that book, Michael. Read this book.
It is what it is.
How to Win Friends and Influence People. Dale Carnegie. Check it out. Audible.
But yeah, it was what it was. So just different philosophies.
Yeah. Working with somebody that you can laugh with it's like I want to work. I would get less. I wouldn't mind getting less pay that day. Yeah, if that's the case. I don't want to win friends though.
I don't think you have to win friends. I think you have a lot of friends.
Then that person needs to line up. Yeah,
Well, yeah, and that's the thing too. It wasn't like silliness in the regards of like neglecting what the job was. It's like, we're gonna get our work done. We're gonna do what we have to do. We know the goals.
Yeah.
But I would rather people at least laugh. And this is I'm like, we make coffee, homie. What's up? What's up, Batman? I'm like, we was making coffee. It's not like I'm a doctor saving people's lives. Like,
we can't joke doing a surgery.
Yeah, I'm like, the worst thing that happens is someone gets the wrong drink and we remake it. Like, man, lighten up, man. This dude act like he was saving the world or something. I was like, maybe don't get your old. Never mind. That's all. See, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, I mean, and he was very micromanaging too. Oh, Vic. Thank you. Vic came in at perfect time.
Oh, Vic knows.
I don't think Vic. Was Vic there?
No, Vic. I think Vic had bounced by the time that dude came around.
I'm jealous. But yeah, I just remember he was like, "All right, Mitchell, go on your break." I was like, 10, half an hour. Which one? And he was like, "You're 10." So I literally took 12 minutes. I took 2 extra minutes because I was walking back, across the street. And there was this Walgreens, and I just, I had to take my time buying my thing. So I came back, and he was like, "Do you know how long you?" I was like, "Yeah, 12 minutes." And he was like, "Well, that's not a 10." And I was like, "Yeah, I took 12 minutes." He was like, "No, you took 15, 20 minutes." And I didn't feel great talking back, but I also felt great at the same time. I was like, "Well, is it 15 or is it 20?"
Yeah.
Those are 2 different numbers. You got to make up your mind. And then, of course, he didn't like that. But of course, like if he would have just if I would have came back and he'd be like, all right, Mitchell, just do this, everything would have been good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just like I said, that dude was ultra. He had some issues. But, anyway, that goes to the whole thing of like the idea of like fun and just enjoying yourselves, having fun, playing relationships.
Yeah.
My boy Vic out there doing big things. What's up, Vic, man? Hey, did they bar you from buying the GameStop stock? I saw they've been they like limited everything. Yeah, you can't buy it because the hedge funds are dicks and all that fun stuff. The GameStop and AMC, boy. They don't want the people to get rich off nothing. It's a conspiracy. One next point. Play is a form of modeling real life. Now, this is something that is actually very kind of dear to me and something I super subscribe to. It's the idea of like when you actually play with somebody, it is a rigged ass system, man. When you actually play with somebody, you get to learn way more about that person than you would if you just had a conversation with them. I mean, especially, and you know this more than you know this just as much as me. You know, we talk about our love and passion for playing fighting games. You know, you play a few rounds with somebody, you kind of get an idea of that person, who they are as a person. Like, you know, are they an aggressive person? You know, do they seem thoughtful? Do they seem knowledgeable? You know, do they play defensive? If they in a tight spot, you know what I mean? So
now she's picking out words.
Don't model, okay. Once again, that sounds like an adult conversation y'all need to have one-on-one. Y'all know, however y'all make that work, that's on y'all. But the idea of it is like when you're actually talking to have a conversation with somebody, they have time to think and respond to their answer, to maybe either hide their true intentions or to at least let you see only what they want you to see. When you're playing a game with somebody, like it usually takes time, and over that time, that real person is gonna come out. Like I'm serious, and I mean this to the bottom of my heart. If you really want to know who a person is, play a game of Monopoly with them. Play Monopoly, because Monopoly has ruined more relationships than any game ever made. If somebody is a greedy piece of shit, it will show out in Monopoly. You will see who manipulates people. You will show who will steal and cheat themselves to win. You will like it. Any bad like characteristic that you have will come out. No, play it. Play it. See who cheats.
Let's play Monopoly, Justin. We haven't played.
I'll tell you right now, I cheat. I at least try. I at least try to manipulate folks. I ain't even gonna run. I do my best, boy, to
this is business.
Get my properties, Ocean Avenue, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get
Broadway.
Try to get. That's a misconception. No, you don't get Broadway and Park Place. They cost too much, and there's too little of an option to like land on it.
And people don't land on it.
Yeah, what you need to do is you get the yellows, you get the oranges, okay?
Browns? Is it brown?
You get the turquoise. I think it's like the turquoise. Yeah, those are the ones you go for. Those are the money makers.
Yeah,
you know.
And when things get too hectic, I like to stay in jail.
See, so that tells me a lot about you. You like to be in jail, for various reasons. Yeah. I don't know why. You want to meet Felicia Johnson? That's why you be quiet.
Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Oh, you remember that video?
Hold my pocket.
Hold my pocket.
I'm gonna call you what? This is the dark side.
Let's say this name Bridget. Your name Bridget now.
Bridget now.
That's for the folks there who may not know. Is back in the day, you know they got that show Scared Straight, where they put the kids in like a minimal like jail or something, so they could see like bad kids. Well, the first one, what they did was they took a group of kids, and these were terrible kids, and they put them in a maximum security prison. With like,
this is how you know,
with like straight murderers, right? Just murderers. And like, just let it go. It aired on MTV once at like 1 a.m. It was unedited and uncut. See, Helen Moon knows because I've showed her that clip. Bikes.
I don't know which one's Bikes.
Bikes is like, so they had this way where it was this little white boy with like a bowl cut, and he was looking all scared. And they was looking all scared and stuff. And this big black dude walk around just looking crazy. He had the crazy eye, right? And the kid was standing there. He goes, "What you here for?" And the dude was like, "Stealing." He goes, "The fuck you steal?" And he goes, "Bikes." And then the dude just yelled, "Bikes!" And like that was it. Like, that was oh man, they made that little boy hold his pocket. They called him Bridget. He was like, "Your name's Bridget now. Hold my pocket, Bridget." I was like, Jesus Christ.
Was that the moment you were like, I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail.
Yeah, it was. Well, it was it was 4 moments where I knew I couldn't go to jail.
Okay.
All right. Number 1, I used to sneak and watch HBO after dark, and they had like HBO inside, and they went into prison, and they just showed prison life, and I was like, nah, that ain't for me, homie. That ain't for me. Like, I was like in the 8th grade, just watching stuff I shouldn't have been watching. You know, like it was so much. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I mean, it's the joke y'all heard, but it was real with the dude talking about, like, you know, the tossed salad man. I was like, oh my God, like,
salad.
It was. That dude came out. I was
Family
like,
show.
I don't want none of that, sir. I don't want none of that at all. And then, obviously, when I saw the Fleece Johnson clip, I was like, I ain't ready for that level of any of that. That scared straight because I don't want to hold any pockets. And then I used to watch.
You might need to hold something else.
Listen, if you holding pockets, you gonna be holding something else. Okay, just what that is. All right? It don't stop. It don't stop, man.
No, it only gets worse.
And then I used to watch Oz, and they killed Dino Orlani. I was like, oh, Dino dead. I ain't got a chance in hell. So yeah, I was like, let me be on the straight and narrow. I ain't built for that life.
You know? That's why we go back to the movie The Town, where that guy at the end, some spoilers, where he was like, I can't go to jail. That's it.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. When Hawkeye was like, he ain't going back to prison, and he was looking, I was like, dog, I feel you. Like, that's No, he went once. You know what I mean? Like I got it. Oh man. Whoa. That's a different level of growth.
That's a
But yeah.
Next clip.
Hold my pocket. Oh man. So we play it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Plato, for people who don't know, one of the godfathers of philosophy, Western philosophy. A lot of thought, paradigms we have now comes from him. And yeah, this was a quote from him way back in the day, man, which is true. Like, just, like I said, play a game with somebody. Just play a few games with someone would just reveal so much more about that person than just talking to them for a year. Like, because like I said, it models life. Like, your true nature comes out when you're, when you were in
Mitchell
play.
Likes to grab.
We just had an ex-president that liked to grab things too. So don't be like that. Don't.
What do you?
You know the phrase. I ain't saying it. You know the phrase. I'm still trying to get that Audible scholarship sponsorship.
Grab him by where?
See, you already know.
No, I just throwing out words.
I'm trying to get that. Listen, I'm trying to get that Audible sponsorship, man. You ain't catching me up. All right.
Oh, there he goes, Marina. Thank you for saying it.
Don't grab us. Yes, we do. We do not promote. Just answer. Just come. We do not promote. Just yeah.
Mitchell discovered in 5 minutes of play.
Not 1 hour. Whoa. Damn, wait.
Now she's just
I
throwing
don't. I
out
feel
like
like, yeah, I feel like
some
that's
fictional stuff.
yeah, I feel like that's like
This is
a low blow
this is a low blow. This is all
somehow.
fiction. It's all
Damn.
fiction. Hmm.
Yeah, don't be grabbing. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't just be grabbing folks like that.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
assault. Okay,
Yeah.
that's assault.
Unless they say it in a very playful way and they wink at you, that's when you grab them, Justin. Right? That's what you said, right? You just grab them.
You can check this whole tape. I didn't say nothing on that level. Okay, I didn't say nothing on that level. First and foremost, that's an aggressive move. Like I don't even
Grab 'em.
understand. Like yeah,
Grab
like
'em.
what?
I think it's the tone. I think it's the tone. How I say it. Let me rephrase that. Just grab them. Just grab them. Just
That's
grab them.
I can't. You know. All right. Okay.
We talk a lot about play. What else type of play are there, Justin?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Just
What do
throw
you
some
mean?
like prefixes. You know, there's some prefixes.
Are you talking about pup play? No,
Maybe it's a different type of play. Cheeky Julie's talking about. We don't know. We don't know.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Mhm.
That is
Yeah.
freaking hilarious. But yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you.
Hmm.
That's what that is, though. Anyway,
Mhm.
just don't be grabbing people random. You
Yeah.
know. You know,
I'm
even
the
in
man of
play,
science.
you gotta be careful. I am.
What's this?
Oh, that was this. Oh, all right. So another tangent. We was watching this Netflix show, and it was this
Mhm.
dude who was a magician, and he was just going around like doing tricks for people, right? But he would do it in like the weirdest situations. So what he walked in on a group of adults
Yeah. Yeah.
who were in the middle of a session
Mhm.
of pup play. So they were dressed up like puppies and stuff, and people was in cages and all this stuff. And like, you know, dog man, it was just weird. It was all weird. Anyway, we were watching it, and this magician dude starts doing this trick, right? And he do this trick. It was a cool trick. And he does it. And the one dude who's dressed like a puppy and like all, you know, you can just imagine the harness and just he's out there. This fool has the nerve to say, I'm a man of science, and I just don't see how you could. And I'm like, you can't say that when you dress like that. Like you can't look like.
Mm-hmm.
He said that to the magician. Once the magician did the trick, the dude was this dude was sitting up there like dressed like this with this mask on and you know all this crap. And he just goes, I don't understand how that works. And I'm a man of science, and you can't do that. And I'm like, you can't say you're a man of science. You can't act like you're a rational human being when you're wearing a leather dog mask. Like you got a leather dog mask on. Go try to act like you a rational. Hey, you do what you do. I don't judge people, but don't put yourself on TV trying to be all like high and mighty. You know what I'm saying? You know, like know your role, know your position. Yeah, so that's what that is. Yeah, randomness. There's a lot of sick stuff in the world. It's a lot of it's a lot of different things.
There's a lot of cool things in the world that we do have, though, Justin. There's a lot of cool things that we do have, which is our for our next slide. We do want to give a quick shout out to Yaku. If you're in here,
I
want to give you a quick shout out. Yeah, I'm not sure if he's in here, but I want to give a quick shout out to Yaku. What does he do? Can you explain that a little bit
Yaku. I mean, if anyone who's watched this for a while know Yaku's a friend of mine. We go way back. Was roommates. He is an artist. We went to art school together. This dude is a phenomenal artist, one of the greatest artists I've ever met. And he's doing different pieces now. He's doing custom work. So basically what he does, he takes commissions. All these pictures that you're seeing that Mitchell has scrolled through, that's all actual wood. You know, that is wood, and he cuts it out, he paints it, he resins it, he does, puts everything on there. Anyway, yeah, he is like taking commissions. He does custom characters. He does everything. And yeah, man. So we wanted to give him a shout out. Try to throw some business his way. So if you're a fan of any games, anime, or just people, you want something unique, something cool, something crafted, handmade, you won't find anywhere else. Like hit him up, man. Shoot him a DM through Instagram. he'll talk with you about prices,
Yeah.
and you know,
Yeah.
you can figure that all that stuff out. What you want,
Mm-hmm.
the size of the piece. Like I said, this is all personally hand
Crafted.
crafted. You
Super
know,
talented.
yeah, super talented, and his turnaround time is super quick. It's not like you'll be waiting months to get a piece like this. Like, I don't want to throw a time frame on him, but he shows me update videos, and I'm like, you just said you was gonna do this like 2 hours ago. It's already cut. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's amazing, and big fan.
Mhm.
I bring this up too because you're a Pokemon fan and stuff, man.
I
So
am a Pokemon fan.
he gonna do a Charizard.
I want a Charizard.
Yeah, we see we can we can see if he can get you to do like a Charizard. I personally,
I'll
I'm
put
an
it
anime.
right there. I'll put it right there.
I'm an anime fan myself, so I might get like a Orochimaru or
Hit me up, yeah.
Maybe my boy Shishio or something. Just evil looking with the flames. But so check out Yaku's work, man. Anyone who is interested,
Yeah.
Anybody who's interested or something,
send them a DM. Any of those platforms, I think. So Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter.
Just anything.
Yeah, his handle is Art of Yaku.
Oh, and if y'all say that you heard of him through this show, he'll give you a discount. So yeah. So if you want a gift, you got some kids, or your kids want something unique, or just for you, you know what I mean? Just
put it up on the wall.
Hit them up. Oh wow! Speak of the dough. Look who's in there.
Speak of the dough. There it is.
Yeah, like I said, that's all wood. That didn't even take him that long. That's all wood. He cut it out. He painted it. He primed it. It looks freaking phenomenal. Hit him up. He'll like I said, help you with some prices and stuff. Mention the show. He'll hit you with a discount. Yeah, he can basically make anything. Man. So great gift.
Great gifts.
Christmas
Maybe gifts for yourself. Yeah,
get a gift for yourself. He does the various sizes too. So check him out. Let him know we sent you. And like I said, maybe you can save some ducats.
Yeah. I believe he told me the discount was 15%, 15%.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
So just mention either me or Justin. That's it. Hit him up in the DMs. Yeah.
Just saying. Hey, I saw you on the show.
Yeah.
Hit him up. So.
All right. Cool. Well, shout outs to Yaku. So we got our next slide, which is a slide that I got from our a TED Talk, where it says people who are connected with friends, family, and community are happier they're physically healthier, and live longer than people that are less connected.
Yeah. I mean,
it's very straightforward. Yeah,
it makes sense, man. I mean, if you got a lot of love and support, and friends, and you actually are have happy, healthy relationships, then I mean, just it's less stress on you in general.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Not only that,
for sure.
There is some intangible in the human existence, and it's amazing with like a little bit of love or support can do to help somebody come back. Like, I've witnessed, a similar thing myself, with someone close to me, was ill, and then, people showed up and they saw the love support, and all of a sudden it was like, in a matter of a few days, like, coming back to, so it's amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. And, that goes into the fun, man. If you have fun, it's just, what's that saying? Laughter's the best medicine.
Yeah. And it is. I mean, who doesn't want to be around somebody that is either funny or like keeps you in a happy mood, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We value. I think, and especially as we get older, man, I think we tend to value those relationships way more. When we're younger. The life changes and stuff happens, and like having good people around you is invaluable.
Batmouth said, "Your connections are your truth." Are your true wealth in this life?
In this life, no, for real.
Yeah,
seriously, yeah. It is everything. I mean, and I know you're gonna do the slide. I think it might be the next slide talking about studies of people who are isolated and alone. And
There's on the contrary, which is people who are more isolated than they want to be are less happy. The brain functions decline sooner, and live shorter lives. And this
Mm-hmm.
is from the TED Talk that I got. I didn't exactly put down the title of it, but it's on there. And at any given moment, more than one in 5 Americans will report that they are lonely.
Yeah.
And you can be lonely in a crowd, or lonely in a marriage, in a relationship, or just anywhere. It doesn't mean just because that person is physically there with you doesn't mean you don't feel lonely. So
Mm-hmm.
it's, and it's none that we haven't said before or other people haven't said already, but it's the quality of close relationships that matters.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
we hear people say stuff like, they got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
friends.
Mm-hmm.
But what was that saying? It was like, you may have a lot of acquaintances, but few friends. Some, stuff. Basically,
I know what you're
you know,
talking about, but I
yeah,
can't
I
pick it
can't
off
think
my
of
head. Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I just thought about it like right now too, so I
Yeah.
didn't even have a chance to look it
Yeah.
up. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
we all have people that we have really close relationships with,
Mm-hmm.
and that we value
Yeah. Yeah.
um, those
Yeah.
relationships,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
more than like,
Uh-huh.
and it's weird because it's like you value somebody or what they bring
Mm-hmm.
to your life or something like that, but then when it's gone, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like weird in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you don't
Yeah.
make you realize like, wow, I know I valued it. I think I expressed how I valued it, but you didn't really understand how much it really brought to your
Mm-hmm.
life and feel like it's
Mm-hmm.
gone. You know what I'm saying? For whichever
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Value those people. Stay
Yeah.
connected, stay
Hold
close,
them
especially
close. Yeah, keep them close.
especially in these times, man, with COVID and
Yeah.
all the quarantines and stuff. People are
Yeah.
suffering from a lot of like
Yeah.
social anxieties and
Mm-hmm.
like the loneliness and yeah,
I see.
social
I see a lot. I
isolation.
see a lot going on in the chat.
Yeah.
I feel like a piece of meat, by the way, just so you know.
I'm lonely
I,
and fun, but
I
Mitchell still
feel like
standing
a piece
up.
of meat.
You
Yeah.
are you a piece of meat, Mitchell. You know what I'm saying?
You are too, Justin.
Nah,
You are
nah,
too.
nah. I don't think it works
No.
that way, homie. I don't think it works that way. I'm not comfortable with that statement. That's.
Um,
Oh man.
yeah. So quality of the close relationships. So I think it's important to one. So it's kind of like the whole Facebook thing, Facebook, Instagram. Like you get all these followers, and like you don't really get the quality of the people. And really, realistically, you only need less than a handful. I think a
Yeah.
handful is a
Yeah.
lot already. Like if you can count in your hands of that many people that's super super close to you have abundance of joy.
Oh yeah.
You have abundance of joy.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
And it's like I said, I think as we get older, maybe we get a little bit more sentimental,
yeah, yeah,
reflect more. I don't know.
yeah.
Um, you know what I think it is? I think as we get older, we just have less opportunities for like social
Mm-hmm,
situations.
mm-hmm,
When we're
mm-hmm.
younger, especially in
Yeah,
college and
yeah.
stuff like that, you going to parties, you have different classes all the time. You're always in a
Mm-hmm,
position to meet people and new
yeah.
people. But
Mm-hmm,
as we get older, life kind of
mm-hmm.
like
Just
grinds a lot
sucks
of
a
that
little
to the
bit.
heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it
just
kills
sucks
all of
the
that.
joy. Yeah, and I think it's
So
more important to play. More
yeah,
important to
yeah, that
play
goes back to the
whenever.
point. Yeah, like this is when we need, like I said,
Yeah,
you need to play. You need to have fun.
yeah,
You need
play.
to enjoy yourself, enjoy each other. Be
Yeah,
silly, man. Nothing's
yeah,
wrong with
be
it.
silly.
It's good
Mm-hmm.
for your health.
Yeah,
It's
foreplay.
yeah. Well, I'm up here trying to be serious, and you just throwing out, all this stuff. Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. That's good for health too.
I'm
That is
I'm
very,
I'm
that's
for
very
playing.
important. No, you're not. No,
That's
that's not
what
what you meant. Don't stay here. Don't try to play me. All right.
no.
Don't sit here and try to play me with that nonsense, that BS ass excuse that you, like I'm 12 years old and don't know what the hell's
I'm
going on.
for playing. Yeah, like it's good to
Foreplay is important.
no,
Okay.
no. Yeah, that is important too. But I'm for playing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Marina. Damn, Mitchell. Um.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is our last slide before we move on to the question that I asked earlier, on the story, which is what makes a good life. So after a lifelong study, people who were the most satisfied in the relationship at age 50 were the healthiest at age 80. I'm sorry, I got cut off. But yeah, we're the most satisfied, we're the healthiest at age 80.
Mm-hmm.
So, a good relationship just doesn't protect your body, but it protects your brain. And I think this is super important. I mean, people take their own lives because they're not happy.
Yeah.
And we talked a lot about mental health and everything.
Yeah. And it's something that I think keeps coming up, like even naturally keeps, because it is so important.
Mm-hmm.
Mental health is freaking everything, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And good relationships can go very, very far into helping maintain that mental health.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. Like,
Yeah.
let's have some, enjoy the people you with, have fun, man. And if somebody's not bringing you joy or anything, or worse, they're stealing your joy. Like
Them vampires.
Yeah, cut them off, man. Like, you gotta protect your energy at all costs. You have to. It's invaluable, and they might not even be doing it maliciously. Sometimes it can happen, but whoa.
I'm not gonna read that.
I feel like I was too young to.
If you want to read that out loud, I'm not gonna.
I ain't read that out loud. I feel like I was too young to see that.
So the people after this that's not watching this live, they just won't know. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can say couples end up dying early if they don't stay happy. Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Except normally it's the guy. I mean, that's true.
What's up, Andrew? How you doing, man?
Oh man.
Yeah. Justin talking about foreplay earlier. Yeah.
Dudes die first. Dudes be dying. Yeah. Dudes be.
There's always Is that why? Is that
be
why
off.
men die first? Wait, is it still true where like men die?
Yeah. No. That's still true. Like,
so
women
what you say is
outlive
the woman does, or is it the man's fault for not finding its own purpose and joy? Right.
I think it's a little bit of everything, and it depends on the situation. It's a lot. Like, realistically,
it's a lot. Like, you get just,
I would say, like, statistically, dudes take more dangerous jobs.
Yeah.
Statistically, so I think that plays a part. I think that Yaku went out. I think some dudes get nagged to death. You know what I mean? Like, they just nagging on you, and it just cripples you up. Like, it just slowly withers you until you like punched over like this.
Julie's saying her thing.
He's hilarious. Yeah, even Superman had a man cave. Listen, Superman used to fly to Antarctica to get away from Lois. All right. All right. Lois was a reporter. She knew everything. She was always asking questions. He just wanted he got super hearing. He just wanted some peace.
He was like, I need to shut this down.
I'm going to fly to the Antarctic, man. Get away from this woman. Jeez, I love her, but she's driving me crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was trying like, he's like, I've been saving the world all day. I come home, first thing you do is start interrogating me. Like, let me take my cape off. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus. But it's definitely a lot to that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a lot to that.
Oh, that was good. That was a good one.
But just trying to take his cake. But then once again, I've said that before. That's the yin and yang of it, though. Is as a dude, you want your girl to nag you a bit, though, because if she don't nag you, that means she don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your girl ain't nagging you, she don't care what you doing, which is
like
it's over. Like, it's over.
Superman named his house the Leave Me Alone.
He did. It was called the Fortress of Solitude. That was a nice way of saying, leave me the hell alone. Like, I need some solitude. I'm tired of you people. He didn't even have a maid. He had robots. Like, that's how away from people he wanted robots. He was like, I want robots, so I don't even have to talk to you fools.
Yeah,
Marina
was like,
me.
Glad my boyfriend is at work from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. That's a whole lot of peace.
That is a lot of peace.
That is a lot of peace. That's at least, that's 14 hours. That's 14 hours of peace. Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Goku has to fight aliens to keep Chi-Chi from bugging him. Yeah.
No, for real. Look,
Yeah.
Goku run off the face death to keep Chi Chi from bugging. Like that dude, that dude's all fighting literal demons.
Yeah.
But I get it because as soon as he show up, she just start nagging. I'm like, didn't this man just save the universe? Like, can he?
Yeah. That's not enough.
That's not enough, man. It wasn't
That's not
enough. She always bitching. I'm like, dog, I just saved the universe. I just saved the universe, not even the world.
But I don't feel like you did.
The universe.
You just lost. You just lost.
It doesn't matter because you said my pasta wasn't good. You said my ramen was trash, and you don't think that I can. I'm like, I didn't say. I'm just fly away. That's why he invented instant transmission. Marina, I pretend to be asleep when he gets home. Damn.
Damn, that's pretty.
That's ruthless. You don't even say hello.
No, nope.
No hello.
It's like that person on a bus where you don't want to give up your seat, but you're already asleep, so you just keep your eyes shut even longer, but you hear everything that's going on. You're like,
oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. You kind of act like I've seen some wild stuff on the bus, so I know what you mean. Just ignoring folks
on a bus.
Dog.
Yeah.
Oh, dog. The buses. Yeah.
We can have a whole new topic.
That's a whole new story about Muni and the bus, especially in San Francisco, man. Oh my God, man. Yeah, I got too many. What did Bad Bow say? He said, "Well, Gohan does have school." Yeah, that whole Gohan thing was.
Yeah.
He was like, he has to study. Like woman.
Yeah.
The world is at stake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, we should do it. We should do that. We should do a supplemental show about this crazy Muni story.
15, 30 minutes of bus stories.
Oh my God, man! You know how crazy it is in San Francisco. This is how I knew San Francisco. Buses in general. Yeah, I've seen some crazy stuff on bus in St. Louis too. But just San Francisco is special, and this is how I know San Francisco is batshit insane. Because at one point, when I was working. I was talking to a customer, and then another coworker of theirs came, and we were all talking. And I knew this customer for a long time, so we was pretty comfortable. And we each shared stories about homeless people masturbating in public. Like we each had a story, and I'm just like, and no one questioned the other person, no matter how crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you just know, like, well, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and I'm like, this isn't normal. Like, 20 years ago, if someone told me that story, I would be like, you lying. Like, no one would ever do that. But living here, I'm like, oh yeah, that's about right.
Oh, that's normal. That's normal.
That's about right.
Why I was like, I took the bus in San Francisco once. I came in Stan Bart, so he was just, I'm gonna walk.
Oh yeah.
And yo, it doesn't end on Muni or BART, right? Bay Area, what? Regional, is it regional transit? That's what it stands for? I don't know.
I think so. Oh yeah.
I
think so.
But it actually happened at a Starbucks. So at a different location that I used to work at before I transferred, to you guys' store. So I wasn't working that day, but apparently some dude just let loose on a wall and said, I was like, yo, there's no amount. There is no amount that you pay me with this minimum as wage job that I'm gonna clean off that wall.
Yeah, nah.
We from the Bay.
Yeah, we in the Bay.
Priscilla?
Yeah. Hell no, man. Once again, the fact that you said that, I'm like, that's right.
On the wall.
Yeah, like I can see. Yeah, you're right. I see that happening. Like everything is freaking on the table in the Bay Area. It's just
or on walls.
Or on walls. Literally. It was this place is a wild place. It's gotten worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really has, but you just see wild. I've seen too much. I had a studio in the Tenderloin, man. I've seen just too much. Hold on, what the hell? I know we've been in the Bay Area, in the Bay too long when nothing shot. Yeah, nothing shot. The Bay Area this is what the Bay Area has done, and I'm pissed off at it. Bay Area has killed my sense of wonderment. You see what I'm saying? Like back in the day, Like it didn't take much to shock and surprise me. So the world, I was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Like this
oh,
dude.
he's Chinese.
I mean, not like that. I'm not a racist to you jackass. Okay. Okay. I'm not racist, you jackass.
Thank you for clarifying.
But yeah, like I can see, if like, if a quote unquote street person walking around that was just going, yeah, I could talk about that all week. Oh, that crazy man down there going, you better be careful. Here, the level of stuff it takes to like shock me now, because I've been here too long, is just, I mean, yeah, I need the Benadryl guy. That's why it's funny to me. Like, it has to be like,
that level of craziness.
that level, man. Like, dog, you just walk around and you just see wild like, I say this, and I mean this, I have seen way too much male penis to be a straight man.
Or ass. We've seen a lot of ass.
And it's not like I'm looking for it. They just on the street.
Every weekend. Yeah, every weekend.
Just on the street. Just out there.
Before COVID, every weekend you see, I've seen all type of ass. Not the type of ass I want to see.
Dog, do you remember?
I'm just saying, like, yeah.
Do you remember they used to do that thing? It was like called mass transit with the bikers or something, and like the people just riding bikes just butt naked down the street like a group of folks. I'm like, First off, that looks painful. First off, I don't understand how none of y'all ain't hurt. Second off, that's disgusting. Okay,
you got that ball sweat.
That's disgusting. And like, you got like you ain't got no drawers on the bike seat. Like, it's just
I've seen all type of ass.
I seen all types of ass.
Yeah, you forgot the other part. Not
that's why Mitchell ain't. That's why Mitchell ain't scared of prison. He just seen all types.
You afraid of prison just as much as I am.
You damn right. I'm afraid of prison.
We can't go. That's it. We're gonna finish off with like the 10th.
People were not meant to be on top of each other like this, man.
On top.
Oh man, yeah, it's just saying too. I remember one time they was having when I lived in the TL, and I came out of Civics in the station. They was having like a random fair or something, and I came up from under the BART, and like as I walked, there was just like this naked fat man. Just like right there, like just and I jumped back. I was like, "What the hell?" And he was like dancing all weird and stuff. No, he was like dancing. He was dancing like the dude from Silence of the Lambs, like that weird kind of like this kind of shit. And I was just like, "Yo, man, now I'm supposed to go to work after seeing that." You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I'm just supposed to go like everything's okay and act like nothing happened. I can't bring this up.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but the city has slowed down a little bit since COVID, so I'm kind of happy for that.
This city needs an enema.
Yeah,
that's what it needs. This city needs an enema.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's a lot of tents outside, so a lot of people sleeping in tents outside right now. So we welcome you to come to San Francisco. It's a great place.
Yeah, that's a great. You're the worst traveler. Yeah, come to San Francisco. It's awesome.
See penises and ass and people riding butt naked on bikes. Come to San Francisco.
You want to see people? You want to see people just smoking crack, smoking crack like it's like they eating Skittles, just sparking up, man. At least it wasn't the Folsom Street. Yeah, Folsom. That's the whole. I've avoided all the all the years I've been here. I've kind of avoided it. Like I'm just like that's not my scene.
Yeah,
don't need to be there. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man, that was
yeah. So we got off on a little tangent, but thank you guys for still staying in and listening.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and hit the questions, man.
Well, actually, this is my last one. I totally forgot. So, everybody needs a confidant. And I'm glad that you brought that up, Justin, because I feel like if you don't have one, let's just say you're in a relationship with somebody and that person, you can't share everything with that person. Like there's some things that, that person might have like, ticked you off that day, but like, it's not like you went and attacked that person. So then you went with another person. You're like, hey, yo, so this is what happened. This is why I'm upset. That person keeps you calm, keeps you very centered, and then you go back when you talk to that person that kind of ticked you off in the beginning. Mm-hmm. You're in a very, very well-centered place. You're not coming out. You're not trying to attack them. You're trying to have a solution. Like, okay, so I didn't like this because of X, Y, and Z, and this is why I was upset. So I needed some time off,
Yeah.
and you know, and more than likely they will understand, and they're like, yeah, okay, I understand. You know, I wasn't having the best day too, so you know, it might have came across like this. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, you need
Yeah.
everyone needs a confidant. Everyone needs someone they can
Yeah.
confide in. You know, just
Hmm.
a sound in anything, a sounding board. You know, maybe they're a sounding board. Maybe they help fix your problems. Maybe they
Hmm.
disagree with you. You know, with the ever crazy crap you need to hear
Yeah.
to calm you down. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
so.
Uh, I
That's
re-
like,
Mr.
uh,
Weiss, I remember someone was peeing in someone's front door one time, then walked away and noticed someone was sleeping where he peed. Yeah, that's San
yeah,
Francisco.
that's the
Come
Bay
to
Area for you.
Yeah,
Once again,
welcome to the city.
I don't question the validity of that story at
Yeah.
all. Like, yeah,
Mm,
yeah, that's about right.
yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Music. What the hell? Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. So which is
But yeah,
yeah,
confidants are important, man. We all need someone to
very,
talk to, to
very
confide
important.
in, man.
Yeah.
It's you know, it goes
Yeah.
to the whole happiness, the relationships, the
Yeah.
just having fun.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
it all
Yeah.
is interconnected.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all here to help. So if you guys are ever like, you guys have a question or a concern, something that's really bothering you, feel free to send us a direct message. But we're gonna answer some questions, some Q&A that we posted up earlier. The question was, what matters most to you in any relationships? One of it was trust, but having fun together too. So being playful, right? Something that we
Mm.
talked about earlier. Yeah. Anything
Yeah,
you want to add
yeah.
on that, Jess?
No, I mean, yeah, you need. I mean, obviously, I think
Yeah.
trust
Yeah.
is crucial. But yeah, having fun, and once
Yeah.
again, we keep highlighting and keep talking about having fun together because I think it's one of
Hmm.
those components that's always overlooked.
Yep. Fun,
You know,
fun, fun.
we
Play.
both,
Hmm.
we listen to a lot of things that people
Yeah.
talk about relationships and all this stuff, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
uh, and you always hear, are they taking
Yeah.
care of you? Are they doing this? What
Yeah.
are they bringing to the table? How are they helping you build? How are they helping you grow?
Yeah.
How are they doing it? But
Yeah.
no,
But
I rarely hear anyone just say, "Do
mhm.
you enjoy this person?"
Yeah. Yeah.
like,
Like, are you
like,
happy with
like,
this person? Are
are
you
you
happy?
having? Do you have fun? Can
Fun.
you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
chill and be
Mhm.
stupid for a minute?
Mhm.
Like, you know what I
Just
mean?
be silly. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
be
Hmm.
silly. Like, do you enjoy this person? I think it's
Yeah.
vastly overlooked,
Hmm.
but it's
Hmm.
like one of the most important things
Hmm. Hmm.
in a relationship.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. We got two more. The next one is in a relationship. What matters to me is respect, empathy, trust, and communication. And something that that's very important as well, and it's been repeated, which is trust,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust.
Trust comes up a lot. Once again,
Trust
it's
comes
a
up a lot.
pillar. You gotta trust them. You gotta
Yeah,
trust
yeah,
people.
yeah.
You gotta
You
trust your
can't just
partner.
have fun and not trust that person, right? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 Having empathy,
I mean, that's the
because
most. Yeah.
em-
I think that's trust is
mhm,
honestly the most important. Like once again, we see these videos.
mhm,
I've seen all this stuff of like women talking about like I check his phone and I make
yeah,
sure
yeah,
he ain't doing this, or
yeah,
dudes like I'm always like making sure I know where she at and
mhm,
I'm like she don't
yeah,
call and I'm like that don't sound healthy or
mhm.
fun. Like that doesn't sound like you know what I mean? Like maybe y'all
Yeah,
shouldn't be together. It sounds like y'all
mhm,
got some insecurities or some
yeah, yeah,
trust
yeah,
issues there
mhm,
that
yeah, yeah.
ain't beneficial.
And empathy kind of falls under to the topic where we were talking about listening and hearing, or just
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really like, because you can't have empathy if you don't understand what that person's saying.
yeah, yeah. You
Yeah,
need
it's
to
like
be
where,
because
yeah, yeah, and that comes with great communication, and communication comes with like the tone of your words, how you
Mhm.
say the type of vocabulary that you're using, and yeah, those matter. Those matter.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Empathy
Yeah,
is truly, truly important.
yeah,
Like if you empathize
and
with your partner,
yeah, and
um,
yeah,
yeah,
and that's not over here. That's not all of it. It's just those are the highlights that that person feels about that.
oh yeah,
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 yeah. What did Healing Room say before we move on? If there's trust, respect, empathy, and you feel safe, the communication probably comes a little easier. Oh yeah,
Oh, definitely,
Yeah,
definitely. You know, you can
yeah,
say something without being
yeah.
judged,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, Mitchell's like,
I can't be going out saying like that. You know, I can't repost that.
but
But
you
thank
know,
you,
it's
thank you.
only for the cat. But your life
Yeah,
does.
it's for
You
the
get
chat.
roasted a lot.
Everybody,
It does
everyone's
matter.
matter. Yeah, yeah.
You
Everyone's
know, don't
matter.
be an all lives matter person. That's not what you want to do, Mitchell. We gon' we gonna
I'm, I'm not. I'm not.
yeah.
I'm
Just
moving
be
on. I'm moving
quiet.
on.
Just be quiet.
Next.
'Cause you want to just move on.
Yeah. So the last one, which is humor all day, great and welcome with any age.
Yeah. You need. You
Yeah.
know what? I got a piece of life advice from the guy that made me.
Mhm,
It really made my day, man. And it's something
mhm,
I actually think about from time to time. Uh, I keep saying he was a customer of when I worked at my previous job. I drove around a lot. Anyway, he was a
mhm,
builder engineer. He was an older man. He was like 71. He was about to retire.
mhm,
And you know, we would talk from time, not like heavily talk, but just here and there.
mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
I was having one of the mornings, you know, where you just kind of in your head
Mhm,
and everything. And
mhm.
I was having one of those. Have you ever had one of those things where it's like you're an adult, but you feel like you're like pretending, like you're a kid pretending to be an adult? Do you know what I mean? Like you know you grown, but you're like I should be like
Yeah. I should be.
like further or more adultish in a certain way.
Yeah. Like I gotta be in my best behavior, like kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
I was
Yeah.
having one
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
those like kind of weird mind states, like
Yeah. Yeah.
thoughts
Yeah.
to myself, and like
Yeah.
somehow
Yeah.
we was talking, and he asked me how I was doing. I said fine. He was like, "Oh, you sure something's on your mind or something like that?"
Yeah.
And I remember I told him I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "Man,
Mhm.
I think I was like 35 at the time." I was like, "Man, look, I'm
Yeah.
35." And I feel like I'm just pretending to be an adult. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like
Yeah.
down on myself. For I was like,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when will I grow up? Like when will
Yeah.
I be mature? Will I
Mhm.
let this stuff like these
Go.
like when? And I go like when will I stop thinking farts are funny? You know what I
Or
mean? Like
people falling.
yeah, like
That.
when
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
and
No,
he
I get
looked
it. I
at me
shouldn't
and he
laugh.
and this man look he said what he looked at me and he goes farts will always be funny. And I just remember, like it was somehow he said it, and it really made like it brought a lot
Yeah.
of like calm.
Shed
I
a
was
lot of
like,
light. Yeah.
yeah, just kind of like you know, you in like one phrase, it was some grandfather
Yeah.
shit. It
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
like because
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
one phrase, he was just basically like,
Yeah.
"You're doing well. You're all right. Like
Yeah.
you hold on to that. Like you know, be have fun. Like laugh.
Yeah.
It's okay to be
Mhm.
jovial."
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mhm.
I think about that from time to time, and like
Mhm.
you know, especially when you say at any age,
Mhm.
man, you have
Yeah.
to, you
Mhm.
gotta
Mhm.
laugh, man. Sometimes you gotta laugh
Mhm.
to keep from crying. You know what I mean?
Mhm. Mhm.
So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
mhm, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just reading some of the
Oh
comments.
yeah, I'm looking at some
Yeah.
of these
Yeah.
comments too. Never grow up,
Yeah.
and then I'll never
Yeah.
get out. That's right, Yaku.
Mhm.
Marina said, "I feel like I'm 13." I know what you mean.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
I know what you mean.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
know
So.
what? You, oh, go
Yeah.
ahead. No,
No,
no, no. Go ahead.
I forgot to put a question of the day, but like, what I like, my question is, what area in your life right now that you will wish to be a little bit more happy on? Whether it's like a relationship or like, do you seek happiness somewhere else? Like, those are the type of questions that you want to ask yourself because
Mhm.
I feel like if that is missing in your life, and that's a that's a big portion of your life, just to laugh and just be silly, kind of like what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, and I'm serious. I mean, I say it, but
Yeah.
I do. It's overlooked. I'm a huge fan of comedy.
Hmm.
You know, I'm a huge fan of just having fun
Yeah.
and like yeah,
Yeah.
and just
Hmm.
you know trying to enjoy yourself, man. Like
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
life can be really shitty, and it could be
Yeah.
even shittier if you let it be. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
think like laughing and trying
Hmm.
to find the joy in things
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
like
Hmm.
crucial to survival, man.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know what I mean? I really do.
Hmm.
But once again, it's something that's not talked
Yeah.
about. You
Yeah. Yeah.
hold on, I want to
Hmm.
read some of this. So can we date, Mitchell? Oh, I think y'all more than dating, Miss Julie. I'm gonna be honest. I think y'all are more than dating. You
Hmm.
think you young until you go jumping at a trampoline, but dog. I told y'all that story about me
Hmm.
one of those steps were like 10 feet away, and I was gonna jump off that edge to go on the ground. I had to stop because I wasn't sure if my body could handle that shit no more. No, that was a real. I was like, I'm old, man.
Like those little steps that you don't need it, but like when I need to take a step and try to get some on the top shelf, and I'm looking down like, all right, I should probably take 2 steps before I jump.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You're not sure if your ankle or your knee gonna hold up. You take that little you hit all the steps on the way down. Dog, you could
hold my pride a little bit, right?
Could ruin your life, man. You know what I mean? Like, Bree said, I have no problem being young. Better than being an adult. Yeah, don't grow up. It is a trap. Julie says, I've been asking him off for like 195 days. Damn. Yes, sir. Yeah. Jumping on that trampoline. I'm counting every time he rejects me. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Just laughing at me. That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
Can I have it?
Can I have your number?
Yeah. That's why comedy is like that's kind of how I kind of always like to end my day too. It's like just having a good laugh or having a good talk and then laugh at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we gotta sit with that video. Yeah, the dude between your 20s and 30s. Man, I remember back in the day. Like, for real, even at my side, like, I was a better dog. I would be like a Power Ranger. I'd just jump off the damn ledge and, you know what I'm saying? Twist in the air, kick and just do shoot. Look, if I look at a steep hill, my knee starts to hurt. I'm like, oh, no. Is it a little flatter 2 blocks away? I'll walk down.
Have you ever, like, had to make it like an adult decision and be like, I know that's a big hill, so I'm gonna walk 2 extra blocks, take a detour, so that I don't walk that steep ass hill.
Oh yeah. Especially now that we gotta wear masks and stuff, and like you know what I'm saying, I can't just get that breath like I used to. Oh, I'll be in there trying to look safe, man. I'll be dying on the inside. Like, God dang, man. Dog, it's serious, man. It's serious. That sounds kind of like a cult leader. She's like, just let Julie in. Like, try to get in your mind.
Just let me in. Cool. Let's see. Anyone notice you get dizzy faster when you spin as you?
No, I don't spin. That's a
good question.
I don't spin. I don't spin no more. I'm gonna try. So, first off, I can't afford to fall. I can't afford to fall anymore. Back in the day, you know, I could fall, roll, just get right up. I fall now, I'm down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's a good question. I never actually thought of that. I never thought of that. I know that my tolerance in alcohol has increased, but that maybe came with age. Who knows? Come on, man.
It increased? Because mine's decreased.
Did it?
Dog, I ain't gonna front. All right, when I was 26, that's when I stopped being able to really drink. Mm-hmm. 25, I could up until 25, I could drink a bottle of vodka.
Spinning that check, I can't smell it.
And be fine, you know what I'm saying, dog. Once I hit 26, my body was like, yeah, that shit's done.
Yeah,
that's done.
Yeah,
get Julie some boba. That's why she wants you to let her in. She's like, boba. She's looking at you. She's going, let me.
I did go outside to try to get boba like half an hour before the show, and literally, it said it was closed, and I have a video to prove that.
Okay.
I recorded.
Damn, she said she can teach you. That's fucked up.
That is fucked up.
You can speak with the UK accent, though, man. You look fancy.
Yeah, you look fancy.
You know, you sound fancy.
They don't appreciate Americans over there, but we appreciate a lot of UK people over here. Just because their accent, it just makes them sound smart.
Yeah, you can say so. You could like people. You can have that UK accent. You can say some wild stuff. It still sounds like super, like polished and intelligent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. I sound like I just got done fishing. Like that's what my accent sounds like. I just got done wrestling gators or something.
Yeah.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
Damn. Well.
Yeah.
Whew, that was a lot of fun, Justin.
Oh yeah, see, that's the purpose, man. Fun. We gotta have fun, man.
Press one to have fun.
And I'll say this seriously. I know You know, the people we got here watching. I know we all tend to be like more on the adult side, racist.
Yeah, Marina calling me racist because I said vanilla. I should have just used that word neutral.
Nah. Stand on what you said. Stand on what you said.
Yeah, vanilla.
You know,
what's wrong? There's nothing wrong with chocolate.
No, for real. Like we all adults, man. I implore us all to like, you know, have fun, man. Yeah. Like don't. I'm serious. Don't let your inner kid die. Like that,
never.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like don't. Yeah, do your best to laugh, man.
I will still laugh at kids at age 70 when they fall.
Freaking yahoos, man.
Mama said gators are
because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Your mama's wrong. Mama's right. You wrong, Colonel Sanders. Oh, that was a class. That's one of his best movies. Medulla oblongata.
Medulla, yeah, that's a part of your brain.
Yeah, that was from The Water Boy. If you don't know.
Okay.
Watch The Water Boy and watch. You know what movie I quote a lot? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let it go. Is The Other Guys when Will Ferrell was like, "I want to walk around. I want some walking around, buddy." I don't know what it is. That shit make me cry every time. Yes, maybe Justin will get me both. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I
did watch Waterboy. I like Adam. I like his movies. You know, but we can't do a show about have you seen this movie? Like I probably have not. Maybe Julie could.
We gonna make that's what we gonna do for our YouTube channel. We gonna make a game show called Has Mitchell Seen This? And then
I probably haven't.
And then we'll have quizzes and questions to see just how lacking your movie knowledge is. I am listening. I'm gonna get boba. And you know what? I'm not gonna get boba because I'm gonna get boba because I also want boba. All right. That's the only reason it's gonna be boba in this house. Okay. It's because
on the heart. Thank you.
Yeah, thank y'all for real.
Yeah, this was so much fun, and I think you know that the highlight of it is not just like to teach you guys, but it's you know to be entertaining as well. You know, to laugh a little bit, right? Make fun of me. It seems to be I wouldn't even say this is a new trend. Why hasn't people picked on you? That's my question. Why me?
They do.
Why me? No, they don't. It's all me.
Because I'm sensitive. Because I'm sensitive. They see it. I'm a unique and delicate snowflake, and they know that. Like, we have to protect him. He's sensitive.
I'm sensitive. Just in 2021. I'm sensitive.
You know.
Yeah. But you know, we also
she does pick on me. Mm-hmm. She pick on me all the time. She roasted me so hard this morning. It ain't even funny, dog.
Yeah.
I was crying. I was being sensitive, you know.
I like how you pronounce that. Sensitive. Roasted Mitchell.
We gonna make shirts. That's gonna be my shirt.
Yeah. You know what? I don't mind getting roasted a little bit as long as you guys get a good laugh. Just don't hurt my feelings. My feelings do get hurt. Feelings are real.
You sound like a psychopath trying to convince people that like you have feelings. You're like, I do have feelings. My feelings do get hurt. I would never hurt that dog. Like you said, that's like the level you came off with that. So you need to work on that, dog.
That's the whole purpose.
Listen, if I'm a detective, I'm like, he killed those people. Like that's what that delivery said.
Now you gotta prove it.
That's what that delivery said. So we gonna work on that. Yeah. But I know we ran late.
Has Mitchell watched that? We could do it in the beginning at the clip. I don't know.
Yeah. We could just throw stuff out.
Throw. I'd be like, nope. Yeah.
It'd be stuff too. Like has Mitchell seen like you know, The Matrix? He was like, Matrix. What's that?
Who's Matrix?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. But thank you guys for watching.
Yeah, thank y'all for showing up.
Thank you guys for watching. Today's topic was on happiness in relationships. We do these Instagram lives every Tuesdays and Thursdays at 1 p.m. Pacific time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys find this video content of value, you guys can show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equal to the value of this video. Our details will be on the screen or on the details down below. And if you guys have any questions, concern, feel free to send me or Justin, aka Thumb Action, a direct message, and we'll respond to you as soon as we can.
Definitely. Yeah. Thank y'all for showing up, man.
Yep. Thank you. And Boba next time. I'm gonna get Boba next time for sure. Now
I'm gonna have to get Boba now.
Thank you. Therapy session, or roast on Mitchell in the beginning session. You know, it is what it is. You know, we all have fun. Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in for real. All right. Peace.